TMA all day on KPNT HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. Featuring the morning after, live from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Then a full show replay from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Followed by the best of TMA from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. And another same-day replay starting at 10 p.m.
Love TMA? Then nominate yourself to be the Morning After Listener of the Month, and you could be selected and score a Form Energy prize pack. Sign up now at 101ESPN.com or TMASTL.com. The TMA Listener of the Month Club is presented by Form Energy. We do the work.
KPNT FM HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. This is TMA all day. And we're back. It's time for After, the Morning After, presented by Munganess St. Louis Acura and Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota on KPNT HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis, and the TMASTL YouTube channel with Tim McKernan, Doug Vaughn, Iggy Strode, and Jackson Burkett.
We're back. After the Morning After. Doug, we were just on there seconds ago in a different studio, and now we're right here.
Now it's the Strode program.
We've been doing it for like a month now, haven't we?
Yeah.
When did we start? We started the last week of April, if I'm not mistaken.
April 27th, I think.
Yeah, so 1 month in. I'm feeling great about it.
This could be the anniversary.
Yeah, I'm feeling great about this, After the Morning After. I almost called it the Strode program.
Yeah, that's what Doug does.
Yeah, I know. I tried. That's Doug's bit.
I listen to emails on the way in my car, and you're right. It's all Strode.
Right.
That's the emails of the day.
Can't get past it. It's infected the other show.
Maybe we get. I heard Martin say Costas is coming on tomorrow. When you get him on, ask him if the highlight of his career so far was coming on my podcast, Iggy Uncut.
You think that was it? That it's better than the Olympics and
probably
Super Bowls and
you could clear up
World
something
Series.
if you want. He doesn't know me by Iggy. I don't think. I've known Bob for 20 years. It's always been Kenny. But people think that the thing with him talking about me and Gaga was real. Get him to explain that it was a bit.
I want no part of your pursuit of Gaga.
So people don't think that I actually went into that
No, I think
asking
it was
him
real.
That. No, it was a bit. But ask him just to give me some plug on there. Plug on the show. Some plug on that show.
How did it even come up?
I was just trying to get this interview with Gaga. And I got him on Slayton's show. And afterwards I said, you got time to do a thing for me with Gaga? Because he knows their parents a little bit. He says, yeah, just...
He knows whose parents?
Costas knows Gaga's parents a little bit. And
I think that sentence is ever been uttered in the English language.
No, he was gone to the restaurant before, Joanne's. So I just said, he said, yeah, just throw out what you want and I'll play along. So we did. It was just a bit.
I want no part of your pursuit of Gaga.
See, he doesn't want anything to do with it.
He played it perfectly.
You're listening to After the Morning After. It's presented to you by Munganess, St. Louis Acura, and Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota. Doug, you can text into this program, 314-252-0714. That's the Lifetime Roofing text inbox. And big news. I'm talking big news.
What's that?
The phone lines, which are brought to you by Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies, are back and operational.
Cut it out.
The phone lines are back. Big thank you to the wonderful team, Hubbard Management, John Kowski and Tommy Mattern, for making this a top priority. And then huge thank you to Craig Rutledge and Marshall Rice of our engineering team here at Hubbard for getting this operational quickly. Warp speed we got taken care of. And now the TMA phone lines, the After the Morning After phone lines, presented to you by Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies, are back and operational. Who wants to be the first caller? 636-900-4TMA.
We are now accepting trade proposals. We're not necessarily looking for the goofballs to call in. Is that right?
No,
I'm looking for your trade proposals and your criticisms of
please
Cardinal
don't do
lineups.
that. Call in Eat a Jerk Pal. Call in Ozzy Whitestone, Katie Cuck, LZ, Biff. Anybody wants to call in?
Oh.
Shocking that Tim lifts one finger and the phone lines are fixed in less than 24 hours. That's from Big Tuft.
Well, I don't blame Jackson. Jackson would just go to the people that can fix it. He's not going to go to Tommy or John and say, fix our phones. I don't blame Jackson for that. Tim has the pull to probably do that. Jackson's like me. I would never go to them and say, hey, can you get this fixed? Yeah, maybe I would, actually.
You got the juice.
The 636
Not the
texting
juice,
in.
but I don't care.
Papers. Ask Iggy about PAFO Plus. Iggy was offering decor options. He had a nice, fluffy butt plug.
Oh, it's just, I keep telling those guys, you need to spruce up that studio in Illinois where you do the podcast. It's just no rhyme or reason. There's T-shirts hanging on the wall. There's
Whose podcast is this now?
Chris Pondo's.
Okay.
Hey, it's got koozies on the table.
Right.
It's
You
just-
don't care for it.
Well, it's just spruce it up a little bit.
Hey, look, Boss Man's here.
Here he is.
John Kielski,
How's it going?
you
want a mic?
got your whole mic today, buddy.
Hubbard Market Manager John Kielski
How you
joined us
guys
here.
doing?
Doing great.
We're celebrating 1 month on the air today.
And the
Well-
phone lines. John, the phone lines.
I know.
And a big thanks to you guys and the engineering team here for getting that taken care of. So now
Marshall's great.
the Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies phone lines are open for business.
I love that. I love Mark.
Yeah, Mark's one of the best.
But the reason I'm here is I got this signed autograph.
Oh, yeah. I did that like 3 weeks ago.
Thank you, Iggy. Iggy, this buys you another 3 months.
Oh,
Right here.
God love you.
Oh, yeah.
That's long term.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know who put I Miss Tim 2 on there.
Yeah,
I didn't
don't
do
know that. But here's the thing. Doug?
This is a picture of Iggy
Yeah, I need your signature.
Oh, wow.
on this. Well, it's his.
Autographs left and right.
Tim's on there.
Oh, the
And
value's
you
going
could
to
write
drop.
something
Yeah, this-
heartful
Okay.
The value's going to drop
with
now.
heart.
Yeah, have a great summer.
How about best wishes?
That is
I think
so
that's what I
authentic.
I think that's what I put, didn't I?
Oh, was it?
Thank you. Okay.
You're going to want Jackson's probably.
Gotta
also.
have Jackson's.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Write some kind.
And then Tim can sign it when he comes back in Monday.
Well, Tim's already on there, though.
Well, that just says I Miss Tim 2. I don't know who wrote that.
Oh.
And I didn't bring that picture in. People are accusing me of bringing the picture in and putting it on the table.
You
I didn't.
staged the pic. It's a picture of Iggy holding a guitar. You never played a guitar in your life, have you?
I did in high school.
It's like stolen valor.
Well, it was, I work in a building with a bunch of music stations.
I wrote with love.
I don't even know whose guitar that was. I grabbed.
That's a nice little keepsake for you, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a one of
I
one.
gotta tell you, this means everything to me.
I think I
And
grabbed.
that's for,
Oh, you ripped it up. Oh, my God.
I wrote it with love.
God, I don't have too many of those. My God.
Oh, man. Another dynamite appearance
I knew something was
from the
coming.
boss man.
I knew something was
ripped
coming.
it up and threw it away.
I may go put it back on the table now.
It's hurtful.
Well, so much for that. I got a pet peeve.
You
If I
actually-
can get rid of it while
bef-
Jackson's working on something over there.
Before we put this to bed, you actually signed an autographed picture of yourself and put it on the table in the employee lounge so someone could come and enjoy that for themselves?
No, I put it in there because I know John goes in there every once in a while and he would see it. It wasn't for everybody because it was signed to John.
Oh, it was
and
a
learn
gift directly for him.
Learn has an autographed picture of me hanging on her wall in her office. She didn't rip it up. She hung it on her wall. Mr. President rips it up and throws it in the trash.
Yeah. What does that tell you?
That Learn appreciates a nice autograph and a picture of me holding a guitar where she displays it. John disposed of it in 9 pieces.
Iggy, you have a pet peeve you want to address?
Yeah, because, Martin talks about onboarding every day. I mean, we know it's a joke. But mine's getting to the point where it's almost as long as Martin's. And
Grievance.
I did one 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But somehow I got to do another one. And I did a couple of them my first day here. I went back in the office, and I think his name is Joe.
Yes.
Well, he's kind of new, actually, because he said this is the first time I've had to do this with somebody. So, and I've had to watch a video with Mr. Hubbard, and then I had to sign a few things. And I thought we were done. And then Austin, who was in the corporate office, said there's a couple more things you'll have to fill out and look at. Fine. I thought they would go to my ADP, which is our station thing where you have to fill out your time card, and it'll say, not quest, but it'll say task to perform. And it always says 0. You're all caught up.
I prefer quests.
Well, that's golf rival.
I was going to say.
This is task, and it
Freudian
always says
slip.
0. Because I went in there, and he said, there's a few more you'll have to do. They'll send you something.
Right.
And there's 0 task. What they were doing is they were sending emails to a Hubbard email that I don't have.
Well, you must have it for them to send it there.
I wasn't getting it because I didn't have it. So Craig had to give me an email address, the one that they had. But now we can't get into it. I went to Craig yesterday, and I said, I need to download this, and I don't have this. He goes, I'll take care of it. But now he can't get in. Went back today. There's an email about the task. Go in there, and Craig can't. It's not letting me get in. And these tasks are like 3 weeks old.
So what are you going to do?
We sent an email to Austin. He's going to figure it out. But it's not like I don't want to do them. I can't get in to do them.
So the corporate people are telling you these are things you need to do, and you are deliberately defying them and not doing
That's exactly what I said, Doug. No, we're trying to. And because Tommy sent me an email last week and said, these are some tasks you need to finish.
Yeah.
Here's the link. I
But
said,
you're refusing.
He said, are you not getting the emails? I said, I don't have that email address. I use my Negril one.
Negril 111.
Yeah. So anyway, I had to go get this, but there's things there's like Edge you have to download and Outlook you have to download.
Did you know that obviously you're trying to do that?
No, I wasn't trying to. I was trying to do it, and it's not working.
Yeah.
So even Craig had a problem. I brought it back in this morning, and because I went home to do it, he said, okay, here's your email address, here's your password, get in. And just click that link and go. Well, I went to click the link, and it says you need to download Edge.
So you need to start edging?
And I go to Edge, and it says you are not allowed to do this or something. So I just emailed Austin. I said, I don't know what's going on. It's not letting me do it. I'll ask Craig again tomorrow. I said, we'll get it done eventually. So now Craig, I gave him my phone before the show. I said, I'm just going to give you my phone. You can work on it while I'm doing the show. And he said, no, it'll take a second. Downloaded it, and it says you are not allowed to do this. He goes, I don't know what's going on here. So even Craig, who is a genius when it comes to this kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. We sent an email to Austin, and I want to get this done.
It sounds like you're refusing to.
I'm going on the Martin onboarding process here.
Technology and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know technology.
You have the email address, you just don't know the password. It's pathetic how easy this is. That's from Ray King.
You know nothing about this, Ray. I have the email. I have the password.
Ray King, call in 636-900-4TMA. You were the last caller on before the phone line stopped working. You can be the first one since they became operational. It's the Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies phone lines. This program is brought to you by Munganess, St. Louis Acura, and Munganess Burkhardt, Alden Toyota, Jamie Burkhardt, co-executive producer of this program. Here's Tim talking about Munganess right now.
Well, if you are on board with After the Morning After, the sponsors are critical to the show's existence. That always is that case, but it's even more so with After the Morning After, which is presented to you by Munganess, St. Louis Acura, and Munganess Burkhardt, Alton Toyota. You want to go straight to the muckety bucks. You want to talk to the people in charge, the ones who can help you out with a new vehicle, the ones who can help you out with a pre-owned vehicle, or getting your car serviced, which I just did last week at Munganess St. Louis Acura. Here is the number, 314-287-3002. That's 314-287-3002. That's Jamie Burkhardt. That's Peter Munganess. That's Ryan Seiberg in the service department. Those are the people who make this program possible. Support the sponsors. So, if you're looking for a new car, a pre-owned car, or just to get your car serviced, please make sure you're working with Munganess St. Louis Acura and Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota. The number to the Muckety Mucks, 314-287-3002. That's 314-287-3002. Or go online at stlouisacura.com or altontoyota.com.
Jackson might need to explain what edging is to these two baby boomers. That's from the 314. I disagree.
I know exactly what it is.
Doug, did you like that meaty growl he kind of had?
I mean, if I'm going to make a day out of it, you have to do that.
What do you mean?
Make a day.
Well, if you got nothing else to do and you want to kill some time, you just want to take your time.
Take your time, like edging the driveway?
He's right about you not knowing what it is, but...
Your email is probably blacklisted from all the Trojan viruses you have earned. Those websites you visit will do that. It's from the 314.
That could be.
I don't use that. I never use that email address for anything but emails.
Do you have a dedicated porn email address? I guess you're probably not signing up.
I don't need an email for porn.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Wire, rumple foreskin on fire. You have no idea how to play the guitar. No way you played in high school. It's from Gus Chiggin's Prospecting Party.
Well, I did. We had to take a music class at Brentwood High School, and I took guitar for like a semester.
How many kids were in your class at Brentwood? This is off topic. I'm just curious.
30-something.
Really?
40.
In the entire senior class?
I think in our graduating class we had 53 people, I think.
Isn't that really odd for a public school?
Yeah, for
Well, we
an
went-
inner suburb.
Yeah, I mean, right in the middle of the.
Well, I think back then you had to live in Brentwood to go there, which
Sure.
isn't the case anymore.
Really?
Well, you don't have to live in Clayton to go to Clayton High School.
Well, you can pay extra to go if
Yeah.
you live, but not many people do.
But the district might, like Ladue High School, it obviously has Ladue in it, but also Frontenac, Olivet, where I grew up.
Yeah.
It has a bunch of other smaller municipalities just other than Ladue.
Well, Brentwood wasn't it's not a big city.
I guess with that and Maplewood, you kind of have
And it was-
that whole area is cut
And it was
in two
7th
there.
grade through 12th grade.
Were these schools that you went to even accredited?
Schools I went to 2
Yeah.
through
I mean, they
grade
were
school.
legitimate schools. They weren't just.
Well, they're well-known schools. For grade school, I went to, for the first 2 years, my first and second grade, I went to St. Margaret of Scotland because we lived in the city down on Flat Avenue. That's the Flat Avenue boys. Then we moved to Brentwood, and I went to St. Mary Magdalene. Then I went to Brentwood High School.
Okay.
And yes, they're accredited. I mean,
Brentwood's bigger than that now, isn't it? It's got more than 50 people in a class.
I don't know. I just know it was small. I mean, we had our party at Brentwood Forest Pool.
Really?
Yeah, that was where we had our senior party after graduation.
I bet that was a real wing-dinger.
Oh, we had fun. A couple girls started skinny dipping.
For the local Brentwood High School in Brentwood, Missouri, the graduating class size is typically around 49 to 50 students.
Wow.
Really
That's
small.
tiny.
I mean, it's right there in a neighborhood. The high school and middle school are connected, like right there in a tiny little
Yeah.
neighborhood. So it's not like it's
On High School Road.
High School Road. I used to live right off High School Road.
High School Drive, right down the street from Mount Carl's.
Iggy, you need to download the apps they ask you. You don't have an admin password to do it, so you don't need to get it from IT. Then you should be able to download everything and complete your task. That's saying you'll forget your password and have to do the whole process over again. Tale as old as time. It's from Ray King.
I'm not doing any of this. Craig Rutledge is doing it all for me.
Insatiable.
And if Craig can't figure it out, then there's something wrong. And I know my password. I have it written down. Now, if I lose the piece of paper, I'm screwed. But
What happens if you can't get this worked out? You're going to have to go to Minneapolis to take these
I won't do
courses.
onboarding. I'll do onboarding in person. Just give me the stuff. I'll look at it, sign it, and give it to you.
Yeah.
In today's episode of Geriatrics Take on Technology, Iggy fights with emails while vehemently avoiding a 401k match during onboarding. That's from Beer Cats.
Did you take the 401k match this time?
No.
You don't want to be scammed by anything like that.
You don't want to deal with any of that free money.
Why would I? I'm working 4 hours a week, Doug.
Because they'll match some of it. And that's the free money part.
Yeah, well, match $5 and end of the year is costing me $40.
What's costing you 40?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, sorry.
If you are worried financially, maybe you're having some worries, or maybe you just want a voice that you can talk to, someone you can trust, I would recommend Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies.
Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies, 314-889-0503, or go online at evergreen-ws.com. That's Mark Hanna with Evergreen Wealth Strategies. Having a financial advisor is important no matter what stage you are in your life. Whether you're in your 20s and just starting out, you understand the importance of budgeting. That doesn't mean you can't have fun. You just get in the habit of saving, learning about the magic that is compound interest, and starting early and what that time does for you in your 30s and 40s. You're having family, you're taking care of kids, you want to set up a 529 for your kids' education program, and then as you get closer to retirement, understanding what your needs are and how close you are to retirement. Mark can help you with whatever stage you're in, and I advocate for talking with Mark Hanna because somehow he makes you feel better about not just your situation, but the world in general. He just has an ability to listen and guide you. 314-889-0503, or go online at evergreen-ws.com.
His phone line, 636-904-TMA. That's how you can call in to After the Morning After. The phone lines are back up. I want someone to call in to kind of make sure that everything's working correctly, but I want to talk it over with the listeners, Doug.
Okay, I can see where that's important.
Yeah, so I got to kind of keep my eyes on the phone. I'm I'm playing the guitar, and I got the harmonica in my mouth like Bob Dylan, while also playing like the kick drums. So I'm doing a lot over here, but I can still answer the phones because I want to talk to the people. I lust to talk to the listeners.
I got a question for the listeners. If anybody out there has watched this show, call in because I want to get your opinion on this. There's a show. It's my favorite show.
What show?
I'll get to it, but it's one of the most popular shows streaming. It's called Outlander.
What's the name of it?
Outlander.
Okay.
And it just ended. 8 seasons. The final episode was last Friday.
Who's on it?
Some people you never heard of.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, they're Scottish actors.
Okay.
Very good actors, though.
Stick it in my bum.
There's a couple that were on Game of Thrones that are in it. But it's a fascinating show. It's about time travel, but it's not really one of those sci-fi time travels. It just has to do with the lady could put her hand on these stones and she went back into a different time. And she went back to like 1830 something or other.
Merely by touching a rock.
Yeah, they have this power that certain people can time travel through these stones. There's like different stones in the area of Scotland, and she happened to go up there, and she just put her hand on the stone and she went through, and ended up like 200 years later, something 150 years later. But it's fascinating because she was like her husband was a history buff, so they followed all these wars back in the old Scottish days because they're from England, and so when she got back there, she got in with this clan, and these wars were going on, and she knew how they were going to end. And she would tell them, she goes, no, don't fight this, you're going to lose, or something like that. And she couldn't tell people, she's from, 150 years later. Yeah. But it ended Friday, and it's so much I don't get. It's one of those shows where, like Game of Thrones, the ending, some of it you said, oh, why did Arya kill the White Walker? Why her? Now, if you went back to early in the season, the lady said, well, you will kill somebody with red eyes, green eyes, blue eyes. The White Walker had blue eyes. There's so many foreshadowing, but you forget that after 8 seasons. So I didn't understand any of what happened at the end.
So you're kind of hacked off.
But I'm
enjoying the show.
I went to the Outlander Reddit page, and it would kind of explained all this stuff. But they're going back. Now, if you remember in season 1, she said this, and in season 3, he came to her. Well, I don't remember that.
Are you allowed to comment on that that subreddit?
No, I can't get in. I can't comment. I can read. But I got some answers, but I'm not going to remember season 1, season 2, season 3 that one person said to you, and I'm supposed to remember that 5 seasons later.
Don't get mad at me about it. I didn't write the show.
So if anybody has seen the show, wants to call in and tell me if you got it or not, the ending, it's just so baffling to me.
It is interesting, and I'll briefly touch on this, that post like Sopranos, The Wire world, like where prestige television, like TV, became these very grand stories told over a long period of time, where it used to be with television, Doug, sitcoms or even just network television days, that even like really strong shows like were just very episodic. Each episode
standalone.
Yeah, they were contained stories where if you were watching an episode that just came on TV, you didn't need to watch the previous 100 episodes of the show. You could just pick it up based on your base knowledge of the show. Whereas now, you can't just start a show halfway through and be even close to in the realm of like, okay, I know what's going on. You'll be totally lost. It's like starting a movie halfway through. So there really has been kind of a shift in that in television, which is both, I guess, good for the consumer for the long haul, but like tougher, like to just fire up an episode with somebody. Like, it's hard to just fire up an episode of Sopranos or even Game of Thrones if you've already seen it, because you're missing the context of the first 4 seasons that you haven't watched in forever.
And one person in the Reddit, she goes, I know all this because I went back after it was over, and to find out some of the things I didn't understand, I went back to season 1. And I watched all of them for 6 months, and now I know what's going on. I'm not going to go back and rewatch 8 seasons to find out what happened.
You, of all people, do not have the time to do that.
There's a lot of other shows I got.
You know what we have time for? We're going to open up these Marcana of Evergreen Wealth Strategies phone lines right now. Let's check it out. Biff is on the Marcana of Evergreen Wealth Strategy phone lines. Hello, Biff.
Biff!
Biff's got
Biff! Okay.
All right, well,
they don't work. The line didn't work.
Swing and a miss.
Biff.
We got some music.
Biff.
And he's gone. Damn it.
Oh.
What was that? Was that elevator music?
I don't know.
Pause music?
I don't know.
We'll be back in a second. Da 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 da.
Let's try it again. Hold on.
Okay. We get settled in for this.
Does Biff not work anymore?
No, he works.
Hello, Biff.
Biff.
Hello.
Biff.
Hello.
Biff, can you hear us?
This is Biff.
Can you hear us,
hello,
Biff?
Yeah.
Yes, you got us.
Your phone works. Your phone line's working. So.
Great news.
That's all you wanted to find out, right?
Well, if you got anything.
Thanks for calling.
Hi guys. How are you today? How are you all doing?
Oh, we're all doing fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm just doing wonderful. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Watching them tear this old Millennium Complex down day by day. It's been pretty interesting.
Yeah, you live right there. Have they almost got it knocked down? I haven't been downtown in a while.
No, it's going to be a while there. They tore that. Well, remember when you came over here and parked at the ballpark?
Mm-hmm.
Doug, I showed you how they tore that 12-story round one down.
Yeah.
But the 30-story, the big one, that one, they got to take the top 5 stories down literally piece by hand, and it's taken a long time because their tallest wrecking ball is only 25 stories. So this is
by hand. They got a hammer up there. One guy just with a hammer knocking pieces of.
No, well, I say by hand. They literally with demolition saws, torches, jackhammers, things like that. They got like 4 construction elevators attached to the side of the building, and they're just up there taking. And then they got a big crane with a dumpster they hoist up there, and then as they take things apart piece by piece, they chuck it in this big dumpster, and the crane lowers it to the ground. It's pretty crazy.
Probably a lot of nice copper in there. Go take.
That was the first thing they did was strip the copper out of the building. They did that last year, yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You suppose there's asbestos in that bad boy?
That's the first thing they did about a year ago was they got the asbestos out of there, which would be pipe insulation, and then the copper they took out to sell. Yeah, that was all done already. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting pretty interesting. They got a scaffolding now, almost all the way around the dang thing at the top. They're taking that top where the restaurant was, Doug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're taking all that glass out right now.
Why don't you go over and help them?
It's under contract with a big company called Aaron's Wrecking.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't work unless we're getting paid, baby.
Yeah. What do you guys? You got any good subjects today? What are you talking about?
No, nothing. Iggy's upset with a TV show he's watching.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. I'll watch it, Iggy, and see if I can explain it to you.
That's a nice gesture.
It's 8 seasons long, so.
What's the name of it?
Outlander.
Outlander, heard of it, yeah. When was that made? Recently?
8 years ago.
Okay.
It just ended Friday, so 8 seasons, 8 years, maybe 9 years. I think 1 year. It took them 2 years to make a season.
Okay, Outlander. I'm writing that down. Outlander. All right. Hey, I got a list of restaurants here in St. Louis. I got some rankings if you want to hear it.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, you got it like a top 5 or so?
14.
Oh, gosh.
And 6 honorable mentions.
Top 14 restaurants.
I'll go quick.
Okay, have at it.
Okay. I think you're going to agree with most of them. You might not agree the order they're in, but that's a matter of opinion.
I guarantee you we'll disagree with 10 of them.
Okay.
Let's see. 14, I got Mike Duffy's there in Kirkwood.
Yeah, tasty.
Okay.
Tasty. I'll disagree with that as far as top 14.
Okay. Well, Doug, you would agree, would you?
Sure. Yeah, I've been to Duffy's many times.
Unless they want to be a sponsor, then I think I'll love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we got 13, I got White Castle. It's got to be in there.
Oh,
Sure.
Lord.
I mean,
course.
God almighty.
White Castle, one of the top restaurants in town.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's one of... It's again, this is my rankings. You know,
Okay.
you don't have to agree
Sorry.
with
No, I'm
Sorry,
with you.
didn't mean to cross
I'm
you.
liking it so far, Biff.
Okay.
it. Okay. All right. Blue City Deli. How about that?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Fast Eddie's. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Steady's 11.
I get that big Elwood on the stick.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever been there?
Yes, I have.
Have you?
Yeah. Every time I play Spencer T. Olin, me and my
Yeah.
buddies will go there afterwards.
Me too. That's
It's a pretty great day.
It's the only time I get Dalton when I play Spencer T.
Yeah, but then when you're there, it's like, oh, I got to go to Fast Eddie's.
Let's see. Now number 10, Uncle Leo's Pizza.
Tremendous.
Okay.
Wing sauce,
Like
fungo.
that.
Fantastic. Good
You
pizza.
got to
too.
have some Mexican in there, so we got Rosalita's.
Yeah. Cadillac fajitas.
Yep. Okay, number 8, Brios and Frontenacs.
Okay.
You don't get out much, do you?
What's wrong with Brio?
What's wrong with Brio?
Brio's awesome. Number 7 is Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah, when
That's
I think
bar food.
When I think fine dining restaurants, I think Twin Peaks.
Okay. I said best. This is best overall. It doesn't
And it's
say
his
nothing about
list.
Fine
Well, that's
dining.
true. I can't. But he said you'll disagree with. You won't disagree with them, and I've disagreed with almost all of them so far.
Okay, I'm going to go number 6. I got Blackthorn Pizza. Yeah, you like that?
Fantastic.
I don't think I've had that.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah. Okay. Number 5, Olive and Oak.
Really
Okay.
good.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's definitely
There
up
you
there.
go. Get those
4,
mushrooms.
Antonino's on the Hill.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was there last summer. My friends from Hito came in, and we went to Antonino's for dinner.
Oh,
Biff, do you get the Greek food there or do you get the Italian food? Because they got both.
I get both. I like it all. I go there a lot. I've been working there for a year. We're building a event center next to them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've seen that construction.
They only really have 2 Greek dishes, and I had one of them. I had the stuffed grape leaves.
Those are good.
Yeah, they're all right.
it doesn't sound like much. Doesn't sound like there'd be a lot of meal satisfaction in a stuffed grape leaf.
Well, I think Anthony, one of his parents, I don't know which one, but either his mom, one of his parents were Greek and one was Italian.
Yeah.
So to honor his either mom or dad, whichever one was Greek, he put a couple of Greek things on the menu.
Right.
I'm just saying, I'm not sure you get filled up with a grape leaf.
Well, it's stuffed with meat, Doug.
Yeah,
the grape leaf is just for flavor.
They're filling, yeah.
Okay.
That was my fault, though. I was talking most of the night, and then they got cold.
Yeah. You got there's the Spanakopia, Jackson?
Say that again?
The Spanakopia?
Oh, yeah, that's the fried spinach and cheese.
Yeah, it's so good. It's in like a pastry crust.
Yeah, really tasty. I like baklava, too.
Yeah, it's an appetizer, but yeah, it's good. All right, so almost done here. Number 3, Annie Guns in Chesterfield.
Okay.
No complaints.
I love that place. My sister-in-law's worked there for 30 years.
Well, I'm going to go 2, Dewey's Pizza in Kirkwood.
Ooh, yeah, I like the Hawaiian.
Okay.
Their meatball pizza is good, too, and their pesto is amazing. Okay, number 1, wait for it.
7-Eleven.
Salt and Smoke.
Yeah.
Salt and Smoke.
Bringus.
Where was Billy G's on this?
I don't care for that place, Doug. I would not put it on my list.
Really? It's a fabulous place.
Pork steak.
It's not my thing. Not my thing. You can like it. It's okay.
Where was Charcoal House? Where was Charlie Gito's?
Charcoal House is a big miss.
Charcoal House. I thought that was for retired people.
They do have a ball pit.
You'd be surprised how many young people go in there for dinner.
Doug, you'd be surprised.
I've never been to Charcoal House.
I've passed it about 1,000 times.
Me
I've just
too.
never been inside. I don't go to a steakhouse all that often.
No, me neither.
Biff, thanks so much for calling in and proving that the fine engineering team here at Hubbard Radio St. Louis has rectified the phone issue that we were dealing with. And thank you. I know Mark Hanna of Evergreen Well Strategy is appreciative, and I can tell you firsthand I'm very appreciative. Thank you, Biff.
Yeah. See you, man.
See you, man. Biff joining us on the Mark Hanna of Evergreen Well Strategies phone lines. We're back, baby. I got nervous there when that dial like elevator music started playing. I was like, rats. We were fooled again. But nevertheless, we are back with the phone line. So call in 636-900-4-TMA to join us here on After the Morning After. You can also hop in the YouTube chat. That's TMASTL.com or YouTube.com/TMASTL. And you'll see After the Morning After is live. The YouTube chat is brought to us by James Carlton of James Carlton State Farm. And this 11 o'clock hour that we're in right now is brought to us by Longo Biggs. Doug, you know something about Longo Biggs.
Just a fabulous law firm run by 2 local guys who've been longtime listeners to this show, so they can relate to those who listen to it as well. Great guys, C.D. Longo and Doug Biggs. They specialize in personal injury, car accidents, and trucking accidents. Their expert team also handles a wide variety of cases involving wrongful deaths, and catastrophic injuries, even dog bites, workers' comp, and more. With a commitment to providing top-notch legal representation, they're dedicated to ensuring their clients receive the justice and compensation they deserve. Trust Longo Biggs Injury Law to fight for your rights and navigate the complexities of personal injury law with confidence and expertise. On top of that, they're just great guys, easy guys to talk to. If you'd like to call just to find and proceed forward, if you do, they always provide their personal cell phone numbers to their clients so that you're first great communication with them throughout the length of your case. I'm not saying it very well, but they'll represent you a lot better than I can say it for them. Their website is longobiggs.com. Remember, the choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
Dave Hay chiming in on the text line brought to us by Lifetime Roofing. When you were talking about the Outlander book, he said, that's the worst description of a great book I've ever heard. And they said, pasteurize him.
Well, I wasn't talking about the
Would that
book.
just be
I'm
heating
talking
him
about-
up to the point of
Pasteurize.
boiling?
To kill some of the bacteria?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the book, although I think it's Diana Calbaron wrote the book.
I don't know it, but I'm positive that's not her last name.
Diana Calbaron, I think. And she was part of the process of sitting down and telling him things, but
Gabbledon.
Gabagool.
Yeah, it's Diana Gabagool.
So I wasn't talking about the books. I was talking about the movies.
I've forgotten now why you were so upset with the movie.
He
You
just
got
didn't
to the
understand
part where
it.
she went to another time.
I didn't understand the ending. And the reason it was so vague is because I don't want to give it away.
Oh, who
There's
cares?
some people that haven't watched that may want to watch this. Me telling them how good the show is, they may want to watch it. I don't want to give the thing away.
Well,
That's why I said
you say
the
you're
ending.
you're disappointed in it, so now no one's going to watch it.
I'm just disappointed in the ending. But then again, I'm an idiot.
Oh,
I don't, I can't remember stuff from season 1 or 2. Oh, I know why her hair turned white because she said it in season 2. No, I don't remember that.
okay.
But a lot of people
There are guys who
did.
kick with both legs.
There are.
There's a lot of people remembered that, and they called back to that. But I don't have the memory to remember what happened in season 2, why her hair would turn white.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't want to give it away. I could give it away, and I could do a much better explanation of why I didn't understand it, but that would give away the ending, and I don't want to do that.
No.
Someone texted in that they would love to sponsor not taking Biff's calls.
Oh,
Shooter McGavin says there are sponsorship available for not taking Biff's calls.
we like Biff. It was a fabulous list. I don't know that I'd put White Castle in the top 14 restaurants in St. Louis.
636 asked for my top 10. I don't have a definitive top 10. I would say, based off Biff's list, I'd probably have Olive and Oak in there. I love Salt and Smoke.
I'd have Annie Guns in there.
Yeah.
Annie Guns are tremendous.
Delicious. Antonino's.
Go to the
probably be-
smokehouse. Go to the smokehouse and just get their hamburger meat. I'll do that all the time. Not all the time.
You
but
do that all the time?
Not all, I just corrected myself. Not all the time.
Like maybe you did it once?
Probably 4 or 5 times in the last 4 or 5 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You
just go
dine
on-
out. You dine out a lot now?
Well, smokehouse isn't dine out. I just go pick up meat. And their hamburger is the best because it's basically ground up ribeye and strip steak. It's not like the fat of a cow. It's the good parts of a cow. So it's basically a ribeye and strip steak hamburger. But it's tremendous.
We'll
Kind
have
of
to
a haul
try
for me out to Chesterfield. But
Yeah.
The Pope of TMA says the nose whistles are awful today. That's in the
Shut
YouTube
up.
chat.
You see what I'm saying? Here's the microphone. Here I am.
Do you trim the nose hair?
The nose is not even in the microphone.
Do you trim the nose hair?
Yes. Doesn't everybody?
I don't really have it.
If not, you look like some of these old men that walk around like a party favor.
Yeah.
I don't have that or ear hair.
No ear hair at all for you?
I'm assuming it's coming.
Something to look forward to in your old age.
Right. But as of that, I guess it would be tough for me to see. It'd probably be really light.
I have a few little hairs every once in a while, but I can feel them, and I'll just take my finger and bing, and pick
Pull
out.
them right out of your ear.
Pull it up. Yeah, but the nose hairs, you just got to do it once a week. Just go.
But the whistling that they're hearing.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Take the earbuds out. I have been fighting a sinus infection for a couple of weeks.
Really?
Nothing you can do about that. Just
How about some Vapo Rub?
go away.
A little
No,
Vapo Rub on the chest? Open your right
I
up.
don't think that'll take care of this. I mean, I'm not stuffed up. It's just kind of.
Ooh, Tucker's.
I feel fine. But
Tucker's Steakhouse. Would be,
Tucker's.
That would be.
My friend Debbie and her husband own that. I used to work with Debbie at Breckenridge and Frontenac.
The steak sauce there is
There's 2
crazy.
or 3 of those, aren't there?
Yeah, there's one in Soulard, one in South County.
One in Manchester?
Yeah.
Soulard's the first one.
That's the OG. Yeah. Really, the burger there's actually fantastic.
When I said I knew Costas for 20 years, I just remember I'm probably close to 30. The first time I met him was working for Greg Marisek at KFNS in '98, and Greg wanted to do this, I think, top 50 St. Louis sports moments of all time, and he got Bob Bragg to write it, and he got Costas to voice it, and we're going to release one every week for the whole year until we get to the final. And I was producing it, and Costas came in and read the first 3, and I was sitting outside smoking. He goes, Kenny, you're going to have to sit down and knock a bunch of this out. His first Cardinal game, a memory. It's like 19 pages long. So I'm going to need you to take these scripts and just start editing. I said, all right. I mean, it was a day game, and the Cardinals were up 2-1 in the 8th. Sweat was dripping off of Gibson's brow. Men shaking in the stands. The count was 1-1. You look to the on-deck circle like, what the hell is this? Jesus. I'm just knocking everything out of this thing. So that would take things would take 8 minutes to read down to like a minute and a half.
Iggy, can I share the story of when you interviewed Bob Costas for your Patreon?
Sure.
Okay, so you reached out to me because you wanted he couldn't do Zoom, which is how you usually do interviews. He wanted to do it over the phone. So you felt it was cool if we use, you asked if it was cool if you call in and you have Costas call in, I can record it from this board into this studio.
I forgot all about that. That wasn't on Zoom. Yeah, there's no video. That's
right.
Just audio. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was just over the phone. I said, of course, I'd love to help you out. So I'm calling Bob Costas. I said, hello, Bob. This is Jackson on behalf of Ken Strode. I have him on the other
secretary.
I have him on the other line, and Martin really gets tickled by this because he was outside. He was getting ready to take a flight somewhere. I don't know where he was. He was outside of an airport, and he said, now remind Ken 10 minutes. And then I connect the two of them, and Bob Costas goes, now remember, Ken, 10 minutes. And then Iggy just fires right into a question. No, okay, just, all right, here we go. And he did more than 10 minutes, in fairness. It was longer than 10 minutes. But I just remember Martin always gets a kick out of 10 minutes, Ken.
I forgot all about that. I forgot that you...
That was early Patreon.
That was the first one, actually.
Yeah, right.
That was the first interview I did for Iggy Uncut. I forgot all about that.
And I listened to the whole thing, and it was great. I really enjoyed it.
When you said... can I tell the story of Bob Costas? And yeah, go ahead. And I was thinking to myself, what the hell does he know about it?
No, you two, I connected you two over the phone lines. And he said,
yeah, I forgot about that.
Don't you know he must get hundreds of requests a year?
So many.
Coming on shows all over the country.
Yeah, so many.
But he's
always gregarious.
He always says yes to me.
Mm-hmm. Magnanimous or gregarious? Which one would you describe him as?
I'd say that's magnanimous.
Yeah, he's probably more magnanimous.
And he's always so good, too. I mean...
He talks like someone has written it out and edited it carefully. It just flows like something right out of a book.
He's got great stories.
Yeah.
I did ask him, I think the last thing I asked him, I said, if you could come up with a documentary that hasn't been done yet, what would you do? And
interesting.
He said, I'd like to see a documentary on Barry Bonds.
Ooh, an athlete that you would like to see a documentary on.
He said, if Barry Bonds participated in the documentary, I would like to see that.
I'd be more interested in the Rick Riley story about him having his own section of the clubhouse and him kind of being standoffish with his teammates. I'd like more of that stuff, less than the steroid stuff. I feel like that story's already been told.
Yeah.
I'd be really interested to see interview former teammates about his conduct and just his behavior or his interactions, because I've heard that some of those stories are greatly exaggerated and some say it's pretty accurate. I'd be curious on that.
I think I told him, I told him, I said, and Bob, I don't know if you read this or not, but there's a Babe Ruth book out called The Big Bam, and it's the best Babe Ruth book I've ever written. There's so many cheesy movies, although I did like the William Bendick one.
Well, that was the cheesiest of all.
But
the John Goodman debate, that was
terrible.
Just absolutely horrendous.
But I said if they did a movie on the Big Bam book, because he had talked to writers from back in that day who were 90, 100 years old now, and had found some excerpts from people that were interviewed 20 years earlier about Babe Ruth that hadn't been released. Nobody found them, and he found all these articles about people talking about Babe Ruth, how... His favorite, that's how I found out, his favorite whorehouse was in St. Louis.
No, was it?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
I don't know, it's downtown somewhere. He said he always stayed at the Chase Park Plaza. He loves St. Louis because of the hookers and the restaurants.
Well, and now we're number one in chlamydia.
Yeah. But there's so many stories you never heard before about Babe Ruth. If you did a Babe Ruth story on this book, I think people would enjoy it.
Oh, I'm sure. You don't even have to make anything up about him, because the real guy was fascinating enough. That's why those movies were so frustrating. They'd make up, he had a pop fly on the infield, and he hit it so high he was able to get a home run when they didn't. Don't make stuff up about him. The real story was fascinating enough.
Right.
But you really didn't know much about him because the writers didn't reveal like they do now. I mean, if a guy's cheating on his wife, you know about it the next day.
We don't hear a lot of those stories. Some.
His wife,
Mike
an
Vrabel.
expert field dresser.
No, if it's like a rag magazine that find like TMZ stuff like that, will always go out with it.
Hush, hush.
Writers know, but the writers didn't say anything back then. Hey, ran into Babe Ruth last night. He had 3 hookers and ate 19 burgers. They kept that self
They had
themselves.
a box score for his post-game activity.
And for the most part, like if Derek Gould hears something in the locker room, he's not going to say something. Hey, I heard him over talking about this.
They don't talk about that around the
No.
media.
If you could talk about,
They don't.
Back in-
The reporters today, they don't know what's going on with these guys behind the scenes, that kind of thing.
no, if you heard something though, like back in the day, all of us could go behind the batting cage and watch batting practice. We were allowed on the field behind the cage. Now they got it roped off. But if I could tell the stories I heard Kirk Kepshire and Danny Cox talking about, because they lived together in Brentwood. One street over from me, a street called Salem, and it might have been Cecilia, they had a house together. And they were called the Possum Brothers because they'd stay out all night and sleep all day until they went to the ballpark. I can't tell those stories. That's
Yeah, you just did.
No, I didn't. I said they would tell stories. I didn't say what stories they
While
told.
you're watching batting practice, they got through all these stories.
Well, they just sit there and talk, and somebody say something about last night, and you hear this. I can't go say that because they're just talking amongst themselves. I overheard it, but I can't. I'm not going to go say anything. They didn't tell me that story. But if TMZ was sitting there and heard it, they'd be back on their website in 2 seconds telling it.
Yeah. Well, if your HVAC has any issues, you can tell the people at Design Air a story, and the resolution of that story is going to be a working air conditioning unit, because the last thing you want on these hot summer days is to not have a proper air conditioning. And Tim's here to tell us about Design Air right now.
Oh, great.
Design Air Heating and Cooling, the longest running sponsor on The Morning After, and now after The Morning After. That's Seth Goldcamp and his team, Design Air Heating and Cooling, which is online at designairservice.com. They have this service plan that they're now offering to TMA listeners. And all you do is go to designairservice.com, you sign up for it, and they come out and they tend to your air conditioning when the weather warms up, and they come out and tend to your furnace when the weather cools down. It's out of sight, out of mind. Now you have extended the life of your HVAC system by working with the best in the business. And that's Seth Goldcamp and his team at Design Air Heating and Cooling. Doug's a client, I'm a client. We recommend you become a client as well. It's Design Air Heating and Cooling online at designairservice.com.
Design Air Heating and Cooling. If Michael Jordan was in his prime now, people would hate him for being a douchebag gambling addict. That's from the 314.
I'd love to know the real story about his father.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would. I think that would be one. I don't know, I'm trying to think of some other athletes that stories go under the radar. I mean, they did a really good 30 for 30 on Marcus Dupree, like what could have been, where they got a bunch of old high school tape of him, which hadn't been accessed before or ever seen before, and I was like, watch how good this dude was, because you can hear stories about it. But
I asked Joe Buck that same question. I can't remember what his answer was.
on the athlete that they wish they did,
Or just any documentary, it didn't have to be an athlete. Could have been anybody. Is there a documentary you wish they would make? I forgot what he told me.
McDonald's lover in 1985 said Chairman Kerr is one of the baddest MFers in St. Louis. Don't disrespect him.
I don't believe his name's been brought up today, has it?
I'm trying to. Someone in the YouTube chat says Chairman Kerr, the bloviating douche in person. This AI stuff is really annoying. Really surprised he's employed. Damn.
Oh, so they're talking about him in the YouTube chat, not us. Okay.
Yeah. Boo. We're Chairman Kurt. I can only speak for myself. Big Chairman Kurt supporter.
Sure.
In this seat right here, baby.
We love Chairman Kurt.
I took another few shots at him at PFO Plus.
Sure.
But that's the whole,
good-natured.
That's the whole point of PAFO Plus.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a podcast cucking.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, and I said at the end, it was a great podcast this week. A lot of topics were covered, great topics they talked about. But I nitpick and I take a few shots at everybody, and that's the whole point of the podcast, is just to kind of, it's like my own personal cameo, except they're not asking me to rip them.
You're kind of a professional troll.
Is Cameo still going strong?
I haven't done one in forever.
Really?
I haven't promoted it.
Yeah, Rocky will get some money. I
forgot about that.
I haven't promoted it.
It's a sore subject.
Every time I promote it, I'll get 2 or 3 requests. But Father's Day's coming up. I'll promote it and say, if you want that Father's Day cucking, reach out for a cameo.
Yeah, Rockio's got a place in Hawaii now based on that money that he's got from that. He did really well.
I'm sure he's making a lot of money on Dave Green's thing.
Was there ever a documentary about the Blues moving to Saskatoon? That's from Just Don't Press Push.
I don't think so. I don't know there was a
Yeah.
long enough story to warrant a documentary.
The ABA, I've talked about it before, but the ABA documentary that just came out on Amazon Prime, it's a couple parts. Really, really good.
I gotta watch that.
It's it's really, really. They get all the guys you'd want interviewed. Does a full comprehensive history, and then some of the stuff with the merger. Would recommend. Really cool kind of history, and you can see how the game completely changed once the ABA got involved.
Yeah, 'cause I was in my backyard playing basketball. It was always St. Louis Hawks. I'd play by myself out there and just pretend like I was playing against somebody.
Me too. I did
was
the same
like,
thing.
all right, 2 seconds left. Zelmo Beatty hits it.
Sweet Lou Hudson.
I was always
Yes.
St. Louis Hawks people.
I was too. Cliff Hagan with the hook shot.
But then the ABA came and, turned out all these guys turned out to be great players.
Kurt missed the I Want No Pursuit of Gaga drop. Do better. It's from Starfish Street. Well, two problems with that. Kurt doesn't run the board. I do. And I play at the Gaga drop. So wrong on both accounts.
Yeah.
That's from Starfish Street. But we know people they podcast, they come in late. The listeners, they cycle on, they cycle off. I don't want to chastise Starfish Street. A loyal texter, and we appreciate the engagement by texting into the Lifetime Roofing text inbox. If you want to get involved, you can text in just like Starfish Street, 314-252-0714, the Lifetime Roofing text inbox. 636-904 TMA is how you can call in. The Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies phone lines. We had Biff call in. The phone lines are back and operational, and the YouTube chat is brought to us by James Carlton of State Farm.
Oh, I thought you were going to play a commercial there.
You would have thought that would have been what I should have done, but I didn't. And so, as opposed to just letting it die on the vine, I'll play one. Lifetime Roofing.
If you could, yeah.
The sponsor of the text inbox on After the Morning After is Dustin McClendon and Lifetime Roofing, online at lifetimeroofingstl.com. Dustin and his team have been serving the St. Louis metropolitan area since 2005. Veteran-owned, locally owned, and they are a company that only works in the St. Louis metropolitan area. They're not storm chasing, they're not out-of-towners, they're certainly not corporate. Their focus is the St. Louis area community only. They're not a franchise, they're not PE-owned, they're locally owned, which means they're locally accountable to you. So if you are in the market for a new roof, or if you're dealing with some roof issues, check out lifetimeroofingstl.com or call 314-800-0426. There's 24/7 availability, and those phone lines get answered 24/7. Roofing damage doesn't wait, and neither does Lifetime Roofing. Online at lifetimeroofingstl.com.
I have a question. What do you guys set your thermostats at for sleep?
About 68 or so.
Really?
You're asking me? I don't have a thermostat.
I thought of that.
You can't afford a thermostat?
Literally, as I was saying it, I thought, well, actually, now that I think of it, but you can set that air conditioning unit inside in the window unit. You can set a temperature.
Yeah, I set it when I go to bed. 72.
You set it at 72. That's what I sleep at. But I've had people tell me that I'm crazy and that it's way too hot. Mm-hmm. But I have an overhead fan, and it cools me down.
But that AC blows right on me in bed.
That's true.
So I turn on 72.
Doug,
There's no thermostat in this cell?
There's no central AC. Doug's face.
The air conditioners work fine. What do you expect?
Okay.
What do you expect in a prison? Now, what I don't like is there's nothing I can do about it. But I didn't know people because Doug has seen, because Doug does the podcast every Tuesday, and because the windows, supposedly windows, when it rains, the windows leak down into the
That's nice.
into the Hill Association building,
Into the Hill Association building.
which is down below me. So they cover the windows with like these big gray bags.
That's classy.
I can't.
That's what you do when you don't want to do it right.
I can't see out the window. I love when light comes in and
They come up to the second floor where you live, and someone tapes a gray bag over the window.
These windows
when it rains.
These windows overlook the roof.
The windows overlook the roof.
So these guys just get up on the roof.
Pardon the hell out of us.
They get up on the roof and they can tape the bags.
Every time it's going to rain.
No, the bags won't move. So supposedly that keeps the rain from going down in the crack in the window.
So the bags are always on the windows.
Yeah. And
So you can't look out the window.
No, and I can't open windows to get any air. And the only one I can open is my bedroom window.
That's a jail cell.
And that's the one with the huge hole in the screen.
When you can't get out, that's a jail cell.
So anyway, I'm not complaining. I'm just doing it to tell the story.
You're not complaining because there's no other place for you to live if they throw you out of this one.
It's either that or the hole.
So, but I like light. And in the morning when I'm up, I like to look outside at the birds. And
You wonder what it's like on the outside.
so what I do is when I go out, I'll go downstairs and smoke, have some coffee, and then I come back upstairs. And if I'm going to play golf rival, I sit in front of my bedroom window. I have a chair there. I sit there and I just play golf rival, and I can look outside. And,
Look at a trash bag.
But I don't know if anybody can see.
Real Maslow's hierarchy of needs here.
I don't have a bag on that window. That's why I sit there, so I can get some breeze and nice sunshine.
Why, sure.
But today I'm just sitting there playing golf rival, and I look on my neighbors across the street, Liz and Luke. Liz just looks up. Hi, Iggy. You can see me up here?
Liz and Luke.
They can see me through the hole in the screen.
Oh, no.
Probably naked as a jaybird, if I had to
No,
guess.
Now, they live above De Gregorio's or something?
No, there's a Julie Abner design.
Oh, that house is cool. That house right next to the De Gregorio's?
Next to it.
Just
Oh,
to
yeah.
just to the west.
The one that looks pretty modern.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that one?
It looks like that one on Modern Family. No,
Who are the stalkers that
If
are
you're looking
seeing-
out your bedroom window, Jack, it's the one right across the street.
Yeah.
Like if you're looking toward Cafe Dolce.
Sure, okay. On the other side of Marconi.
Yeah. But Liz and Luke, I think they own those buildings around there, too.
And they can see you in there.
Well, they could see
Peeping
me.
Toms.
They could see me from walking downstairs.
So now do you intend to show up nude?
No.
So that they can look at you like...
No, I didn't think anybody on the
Peeping
street. I didn't think anybody on the street could see me. That's where they waved. They were walking their
dog,
their dog and their son and their daughter. And I hear Liz go, "Hi, Iggy." I look down, waving. How do you see me from downstairs through the window? Because there's a big hole in the screen. So now I just guess every time I'm
Fix the
sitting
hole in the screen.
every time I'm sitting there, I guess people can see me sitting up there playing golf rival.
Well, they can see you if it's lighter where you are than it is outside, probably. Was this at nighttime?
No, it was this morning.
So you have a shade you could put over this window? They won't allow that in. That can't get past a warrant.
No, it has blinds.
Yeah.
I don't know how they work, but there's blinds.
Well,
No, but during the day, I want a little. Now, today, it'll be closed because I got the AC on. It's a little warm outside. And I'm done playing golf rival for the day, so it's just watching TV, and then I'll go downstairs when I smoke.
how do you know when you're done playing golf rival?
When I've caught up with all my quests and played a few games of Kingdom and things like that.
On your phone?
Yeah.
The word is supposedly, quote, "I like light." That's from Chuck Booms.
Well, I do.
And then he said, the word is supposedly, you are a lot less smart than you think, you queso dip.
Oh!
He called you queso
What do you
dip.
say? I'm a lot more what?
Never mind that. He called you a queso
I
dip.
don't care. What do you say? I'm a lot more what than
You
I
are a lot less smart than you think you are,
Oh,
queso dip.
I never said I was smart. I'm fairly dumb, actually.
Someone said, Jesus, you really do live in the Hovel Ray King.
No, it's a nice place.
The location is 100 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Can't they fix the screen?
I could ask Joe. He'd probably put one in, but Florida Flowers said they can come over and fix it, but
Yeah, it's take 10 minutes.
it really doesn't bother me, so I don't really care.
Well, we're wrapping up the week here on After the Morning After. We got the phone lines back. We're 1 month into it, fellas. I can't tell you. People ask me, they go, "How are you liking doing After the Morning After?" I said, "Man, it is an extra hour. It's a longer day, but it really makes me laugh. It makes me giggle, and I get so much support from people who love it. And if you're one of those people who's loved this last month of After the Morning After, please support the sponsors, people like Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess, Burkhardt, Olin Toyota, Design Air, Longo Biggs, James Carlton, Mark Hanna, Lifetime Roofing, Pondoffs Anonymous. These are the people who make it all possible, and we thank them, and we thank you, the listeners, for hanging out with us for an extra hour, including our friends over at James Carlton. He's my insurance agent.
James Carlton of the Carlton State Farm Insurance Agency is a longtime sponsor, and I am a longtime client of James Carlton and his staff. in Webster Groves. The number to get on board is 314-961-4800. That's 314-961-4800. Or you can go online at carltoninsurance.net to sign up and start experiencing the savings that so many people have in the TMA audience and also here in the Hubbard Radio building. That includes me, that includes Jackson, that includes Jamie Rivers, that includes BK and Ferrario. And he is saving people a lot of money with automotive insurance. And then once you make the switch, you experience the incredible customer service as well. 314-961-4800 or go online at carltoninsurance.net. If your insurance costs a leg and an arm, call James Carlton, State Farm.
All right, that's going to do it for us today here on After the Morning After. We'll be back on Monday. We don't do a show on Fridays. You'll hear the replay of the weeks After the Morning After tomorrow, right after TMA on 101 ESPN. And I'll be back with Tim on Monday, so those out there worrying, no need to fret. Tim will be back with us on Monday. This has been After the Morning After. It's broadcast live on 105.7 HD2 and the TMASTL YouTube channel. And it's all presented to you by Munganast St. Louis Acura and Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota.